We're watching Minions or Despicable Me.
Oh,
What was that sound?
that's mi mamás. Ey, no. Elena, vas a romper la cama.
Why is the bed broken? Daddy, break it.
So have you had a chance to look at the project, at the mini project?
I've been looking at it now. I haven't worked on it though. I've watched the video.
Okay.
It doesn't seem too bad though.
No, it doesn't. I started working on it, but then I had to leave, so I didn't. I got
Oh, gotcha.
one done.
Oh, you got one done?
Actually, I didn't finish step one. I'm halfway there.
Okay, so let me see what we have to do. Setting to sell solver model that will help our faculty farmer determine how many of each type of vegetable plant or to plant, so that he can make as much profit as possible. Results in quantity. We're supposed to
Yes.
first delete the TBD, correct?
Yes, you delete that completely.
So with the solver,
And then I created, because the grant requires square feet, and the amount the program gives us is in acres. I just created like a square
Come see mom.
to convert
One
acres
second.
to square feet. Go ahead.
what were you saying? Sorry.
I said I created a square, like a row, to convert acres to square feet, because the grant requires in square feet instead of acres.
Yeah. There's also, if you go to Google, if you ever want to type in like, you just do acres to square feet conversion.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, that's all I did. So I got like
That-
1.2 acres is 52272.
yes, 522. Yeah, 22. But I did it in here. Like, I went to Google and verify it, but I put like
Stop. I'm gonna
uh,
turn on.
acre is 43,000 square feet, and then because later on we have to do like
Yeah.
counts, so I just did it as a formula.
Yeah, because one acre is 43560, correct?
Yes, correct. And so what I did is I went, like, I put that in a cell, and then I created another cell that says acres available, and then I just did like this cell times this cell, and it gave me like the 52,272. Just so we have it, so when we have to like put a bigger amount, it's already there.
Let me see. So with the, let me see here with the solver, we go to data solver, and we have to put constraints on it to
Yes,
determine how many
and
each
you
type.
created a cell.
What's
Yes,
that?
you created a cell for profit, right?
A sell for profit?
Yes.
Well, they already have sales for profit, right?
Yeah, they have profit per plan, but we're supposed to solve for the maximum profit. So you have to create a cell that says solve for, which will be a profit.
Oh,
And then you like put like the quantity planted times the profit per plant plus, and then you have to do all.
let me see here. So we have to do as much profit as possible. All right, so we have to create a
So,
separate cell.
mhm.
What did you tell us? Profit.
Yeah, I just put profit, and then I put like F5 times D5 plus F sets times D sets plus so forth and so forth, all the way to D12. What I'm trying to figure out is the constraints.
Yeah. So do you do? You said you did F5 times D5, right?
Yes, I put like F5 times D5 and then plus F sets times D sets plus F7 times D7.
Then we can put the constraints on what we need, right?
Exactly.
Cool. So with that, or so we go to solver.
Yes. And then I know the set objective is the profit, like the cell with the profit where we have the formula. And then I'm put to maximize, so I put the max.
Yeah.
By changing, then I put F5 to F12, so by changing those. And then we had to add constraints.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out with that.
That's one
So
of those a little more confusing to me. What how to set
the
or not? I know how to set them. I guess just like going and set them, but
yeah.
anyway.
So I'm thinking because the the quantity of the plants gonna have to be less than or equal to the maximum of the plants, right?
Let me see.
That's what I'm
You
thinking.
said the quantity of the plant needs to be less than or equal to.
It can be more than the maximum plants we have. So I'm thinking to put like
Oh
one,
yeah.
like
So you could
F5
do
to
F5 is yeah.
to
You could do
F.
multiple rows, right?
Yeah, you just highlight the entire road.
Has to be greater than or equal to the maximum number.
Yes, less than or equal to.
Okay, let's just solve.
And then no, we'll put add, and then we have to add another constraint, like the square feet cannot be, so maybe like the ground requirement for each. Oh, I know. Hold on, cancel. Oh, what else? I think we're gonna have to do it. See,
Is that first constraint fine?
I think so, but I think we're gonna need a second constraint, like uh equals this row. No. Okay, hold on. Like quantity of the plant times the ground required. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, I guess that's what we have to do. Is say you're going to do.
Yeah.
You figure out the.
Yeah, the requirement of the square feet. So I think it's gonna be like square feet require F5 times C5 and so forth, just like the profit. So that way and then we can do constraint. This cannot be higher than the 52,000.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Were you saying? I don't know what's going on. Sorry.
That's okay. I'll show you right now. Just let me get some. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, I think so. Okay, look, let me show you. I haven't solved it, but this is what I have so far.
Okay.
So I did this is the profit where I have this ones. I did this one like a square feet required, which I did pretty much the same thing, like quantity of the plant times the square foot requirement. That way, when I do the constraint, we can just do like one constraint here cannot pass this, and then this cannot pass this.
Okay, gotcha. What did you call that one? Square feet required?
Yes. Or yeah, or maybe a square feet use. Yeah. Let me see. So we gotta solve for profit by maximizing, by changing this, and then
Do you get like a 94,000 for the square feet required?
90. No, I haven't solved it. Hold on. Well, we shouldn't, because it shouldn't go over the 52. Let me. So this one cannot be more than, has to be less than or equal to this. And then this has to be less or equal to that. And then solve. No, okay, no, I got it. It worked.
So you did the square feet required needs to be less than or equal to acres or the how many acres we have, right?
how many square feet available we have. Yeah. So the square feet used has to be less than or equal to the 52,000.
What the?
And then it gave me like the
Did you get like a 1.13687
no.
times e to the whatever?
Look, let me show you what it gave me.
I did something wrong.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Where's my share screen?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's outside. Look, it just gave me that we should only plant squash, tomatoes, and beans, jalapenos, and beets. And that we will get like a $29,000 profit.
What the heck?
I can show you my solver. Maybe if that helps.
Yeah, I did something wrong.
So you have this cells, right? You have this ones
I have the square feet,
available.
yeah, available, and then I have the other one, which is F3, F5 times C5, and it goes all the way down.
Yes. You did a plus, and then the profit, like the F5 times D5.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay, and then this is what I did for the solver. I did set objected. I put the profit cell.
Okay.
Change values. I did this one's right here. The F road, and then for the constraints, I put constraint one is like the C21, which is my square feet use, has to be less than or equal to C18, which is the square available. And then the other constraint, I put like, I highlighted the entire rows from F5 to F12 has to be less than or equal to, and then I highlighted the rows from E5 to E12.
Yeah, so let me see. So you have E5 needs to be less than or equal to E12. Okay.
No.
I mean F5.
F5.
That's what I meant. Sorry. F5 needs.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just, and then we have the square feet used
Less than or equal
needs to be
to
less than or equal to
the square feet of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you should be able to get the same result that I got.
Yes, I don't know what it did wrong for me. I have everything's fine except the first one. I didn't get 0. I'll show you what I got real quick.
Okay.
1 second. I got like this here.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it gave me that. And I don't know if it's just a super small number or what, but
Because we got the same result. 29.
yeah, that's what I was like. Everything was fine except for this first one.
You had it clear? You cleared that, right?
I'll clear it again real quick, see what it does here. Yes. I don't know. It gives me 0, but I don't know why it's giving me. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes. I don't know.
General. We got the same thing now?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, that was step number 1.
Yeah. Okay, step 2, create a dashboard sheet that allows the faculty members to choose one of the 8 types of crops using option buttons. Note the faculty members
Yes.
wants to select the crop using option button, not a drop-down list. When you select a crop, the dashboard should summarize all relevant information for the selected crop, as well as how many a selected crop you should plant in order to make as much profit as you can. Cool. Okay.
So I created this dashboard already.
Oh, did you?
Yes. I'll show you.
Option buttons. Is that something we'd use like the developer?
Yes. And then you go to insert.
Let's see here.
Like the last one
Yeah.
from the top. Yeah.
Insert option button. Oh.
Yes. And you need 8. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. 8. Okay. So in this one we can use, I think you mentioned in the video to use index.
Yes. I was just thinking an if function, but he did mention index, and I was trying to figure out how.
Yeah, let me try to remember or find the. See if I can find in like the one where we did indexing or the index one. So we haven't done a lot with index, but I figure that's what we can do is have a cell kind of like it had in one of those more recent assignments we did, where we use index and then we can just have it look up the value for corn for all like the ground and all that stuff.
Yes.
So that shouldn't be too bad. We just have to make it, I guess. Let's see, how does index work? Let me try to find it. I think it's the advanced lookup functions sheet.
Because when I use index and I try to look like select corner or anything, it won't let me.
To go away. Stop it.
Give me 1 second. I want to go check what my girls are doing.
Oh, you're fine. Sorry.
They were too quiet, and when they're too quiet, there's usually trouble.
Kendrick?
Mommy, please. Mommy, mommy, please. Mommy,
Okay, I think I remember how to do
Okay.
it. So we'll need to. Let me try it real quick, and then.
Okay.
no way. No.
Okay. So you ready? So we need to make. You'll make. This is how you. We'll do the index. You'll do, like for this one, for example, you go index, then you'll do this array. So you corn through this,
Mm-hmm.
comma, and then we need another like cell that represents the number in each of these like cells, if
Oh,
that makes sense. So if I
yes.
hit enter, if I want to like for this one, change it to like 1, it should give me corn. Use me corn.
Yes.
And 5 and down and down. Right. We'll do something like that for all of these. In like here. And so then when we click this one, then it will show like peas. I guess we show like whatever it show like peas, and then it show ground required.
Yes.
That's why I'm just now. I guess we have to figure out how to go about that. You know.
Okay. Let me try to figure. Let me see. Here it is. Okay. So. Okay, so we have to start with an if the data. Let me see.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, that dashboard assignment we did is those if statements. I don't know if we have to do the giant one or not, though.
Uh-huh.
We might have to. So I think we have to here. I don't know, 1 second.
You know.
Like,
Let's see. Can you just sit on
oh, mommy.
Hi, Abby.
Oh, Pablo. Our.
Okay, hold on.
I'll click on the
I'll be right
icon,
back. I
and
gotta
I'll
give my
choose
daughter some
J6
milk.
as the linked cell.
Yeah, no problem.
Click.
And try to remember for the buttons, because for the controls, we had like the cell for whenever we clicked on a button,
Mm-hmm.
the number in the cell.
Yeah,
Do you remember how to do that?
I'm watching the video right now to remind me. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so the way you find out the number, it's
Yeah.
you have to right click on like corner whatever, format control, and then where it says cell link, just pick a cell. Under controls,
Oh, so link, just pick one. Okay.
and then you click OK, and then whenever you select
That's right. I
anything,
knew it was something super simple. I just couldn't.
yes, I was like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
See.
and then to indicate that, we just have to select the rate and the thing, and it will tell us, okay, you select jalapeno. So then we do the if function, right? If
Yeah. Let's see. Equals if. Maybe click on that one is equal to 1, comma, index. I think we can click on like that one. Try to remember.
and this is equal to that, then
You go index, and then we'd click on the index thing we made, right?
if
No.
I think I got it. Hold on. Equals. Let's wire. Okay, so we just have to use the index function in order to get it.
Yeah. So
So it's just equals index, and then like for example, ground require, select the ground require array, and then select, and then comma, and select the cell where you have number for the type of crop. Change it. It changes it.
so we need to also be able to
Just sit with mommy on the couch.
what does it say? We can do that, but I guess the issue with that is whenever you click on a different option button, does it automatically change the different crop?
Yes, it changes to it. Like, let me
Because that's something where in like the controls assignment we did, we had to create like a whole nother thing that would automatically update. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on for that one, but like,
Okay, no, hold on. Let me see.
Mama.
Give me 1 second, Edith. Give me 1 second.
Mama.
Yes.
I know you don't want to. Mama.
I just screwed up.
I want.
Where you left your bottle, kid? You don't know? Okay. Okay, I got it.
Mama.
Look, I'll show you what I did.
W-S.
Oh, where's my paper? There it is. So this is my dashboard. And so this is what it's connected to this, right? The squash, tomatoes, and beans. So what I did, I just used the index function. Index, like the array for ground requirement, and then comma this. And I did the same thing for everyone. So every time I click something, it changes and it gets the information of. And it gets all this for information, so what we wanted. Now I just had to hide that.
Mommy, mommy.
Did it work?
I'm doing a. I have to edit a couple things real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
Mama. Do. Hey, baby.
Can I see how you did your index real quick again?
You what?
Can I see how I did your index real quick?
Okay.
Let me see. So can you click off of it for a second? It's in a different
Yes.
cell. Oh, okay. Where did you put your index, like reference that we need?
I hid it behind the corn.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so we wouldn't see it.
Click there.
Yeah, I moved corn and then I just moved the reference to that cell, and then I did right click, format control, and I did a color fill white, because that way it doesn't show the 4.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't look like it.
Using the if function or just all index?
No, I didn't even did the index, because the simple index brings everything. I mean, we
Okay.
just changed the array. I probably need to put it in the order that they have it here. What is it? Ground, profit, maximum.
Okay, so it says when he selects a crop, the dashboard should summarize relevant information. Sorry, just a little bit.
Mommy.
The faculty members also, let me see.
So then, and the dashboard, I did like the total acres, and I linked that to the cell that I have the calculation on the input on the original sheet.
What did you say you did?
On the information sheet on the original sheet, I had a cell that says acres available, but instead of just putting 1.2, I put like a link like equals to dashboard, because it says to put like in the dashboard to put an input cell of so the person can put like 2 acres, 3 acres, whatever land.
Oh yeah, in the
Yeah.
You put it in the dashboard. You said.
Yeah, I put that in the dashboard, and then on the other sheet, I did a link to it, like equals to dashboard E19. That way, if they put 2 on the dashboard, it automatically changes on the info sheet, and they can just do solve, and it changes everything.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mama.
Okay, where is it? Where you left it?
PC's pacifier.
Mama. Oh,
Where's my phone key?
hold on.
Where is it? What happened? Tell me. Tell me what happened.
Cool. Let me see. I think that's it. We just have to have that relevant information. And then just the acres, change it, and then just make it look nice.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to jump off. I
Okay.
think we got it all. And I'm just going to make it look pretty and submit it. But I'll send you the link.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Good.
All right. I'll see you Friday then.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.